What up, everybody? It's your boy Mekel Kasanova. Oh, back at it again on my way to work. I just wanted to air some of my thoughts on this whole Kanye outrage that was just really going insane on Twitter yesterday. Now, y'all know I'm a Trump supporter. You know, I do believe in the MAGA, the Make America Great Again, because this is a great country. And if you don't think that this is a great country and you want to compare it to Sweden and all these other places, go ahead. Go live there. Go deal with Sharia law and all that. And then come back. Or just stay there, whichever. I think it really surprised me, the outrage, because he's going against the norm, when it comes to the way he thinks and what he's speaking. And it started because nobody was going off or angry with Kanye until he said, I like the way Candace Owens thinks. Now, if you guys don't know who Candace Owens is, that's one of the directors at Turning Point USA. That's a pretty cool organization, and I think she's a cool YouTuber. She's a friend of one of my friends, Brandon Tatum. Done a lot of collaborations with him and other people like Diamond and Silk and whatnot. And she's been featured on Fox News, Fox and Friends, and all over the gambit, right? Even Rubin Report. Cool show. So, that one little tweet, for whatever reason, set people off. Like, people lost their mind. And all he said was, I like the way Candace Owens thinks. And then, after that, I guess more outrage came out. He just started talking about it, that, people don't want you to be a free thinker. And it's just amazing to me, the tactics of the liberal left, or the liberal mindset, or the Democratic plantation, however you want to put it. Their logic is, basically, you can't go against the grain of thought. Like, whatever it is that is the group think, that's exactly what you're supposed to think. You're supposed to speak like. You're supposed to, it's an ugly, truly ugly indoctrination. And it truly just blows my mind. I'm like, okay, so he lost 10 million, over 10 million followers on Twitter, and then you got people going out of their way like Mark Henry, the wrestler, and many others. Like Mark Henry said he hopes he only sells one album, and then you got all these other people going out saying, oh, he's backing a racist, he's backing this, he's this, and this. And I'm like, it blows my mind because of how ignorant the general population is, and all it takes is for the media to repeatedly keep telling you something and then you believe it. Like this whole thing about Russia collusion, everybody believed that for the longest, and then that turned out to be a bunch of bullshit. And then everyone believing that Trump did X, Y, and Z, and then that was untrue. And then the whole and the FISA memo. That my biggest pet peeve is like that whole FISA memo, because that showed what the Democratic Party was doing. And then the liberals, they don't care. They just hate Trump. Before he ran for office, people didn't hate him like that. But it goes to show that when you get money and other people don't have it, they're gonna hate you for it. But back to Kanye, I think it's amazing that we got people that are so angry at the fact that he's not going against the grain of, he's not thinking the way they want him to think. And it's unfortunate. I'm like, he can think however he wants to think. He can be an individual. You know, the freedom of choice is his right as a human being. And it's frustrating to me when I see people that, you know, they're saying, oh, I was a fan of you, but I unsubbed, or I blocked you because you're doing the whole MAGA, make America great. You're saying you love Trump and, you know, this, and this. And it's like, and then, you know, you got the media going out of their way trying to smear him and smear his family. And it's insane how the left is like an Ouroboros. Like, it will eat itself. It's really, it's concerning. And, you know, for all the people saying they were fans of his, and even Chance the Rapper, I mean, he's stepped out to say, you know, black people don't have to be Democrats. And for whatever reason, the mainstream media, like CNN, MSNBC, all of them have indoctrinated, you know, us black folks to think that the only thing that we can do is be Democrats, because Democrats are quote unquote for us, whereas Republicans aren't. And it's just sad when you get to sit and see how generations are screwed because of the media, and then you got the few of us who have woken up and we're refusing to go along with that think tank, and then you're seeing everyone come after you. You know, they're like, oh, I was a fan of yours until this. It's like, then if that's the case, you were never truly a fan. You can enjoy somebody's music or enjoy their work and not have to be concerned with whether their political or religious or ideological beliefs line up with yours. You know, and that's the whole thing that's really bothering me, is this complete intolerance that's out there where, you know, if you don't think the way I think, you don't believe as I believe, then you're wrong and I hate you and I'm gonna do X, Y, and Z. And this is what the liberal left is doing, and it's sad. It's sad. You know, it truly is. But I just wanted to speak on that because a lot of the stuff I was seeing yesterday was insane. You know, from the wrestlers, other people in the media, like, oh, well, you know, Kanye, like this one singer girl, Adele, like she was saying, like, oh, Kanye is on one, I'm gonna leave it at that. It's groupthink. And it's sad. Groupthink is sad. Anyway, why don't y'all tell me what y'all think down below. If you agree with me, even if you don't, I don't care if you don't agree with me. I really don't care if you do agree with me. I just care about open and honest discussion. You know, what do you guys actually think about this whole Kanye situation? You know, sound off down below.